Hello Capricorn, this reading is for you, and we are doing what is your person keeping from you. So the first card's out. We have drugs and poison in the reverse and missing in the upright. So both of these cards are like light shining through windows, and it's like a dark, desolate, creepy, dead place, right? And to further explain that is also a card in the reverse, card in the upright, Knight of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. So this is talking about like suppressing your things that you know don't aren't like what you want to be perceived as, because the Queen of Cups is sitting here pretty. But the Queen of Cups is also sitting underneath missing, right? And there's like a letter, like an undelivered letter, like an undelivered message, like something you're holding back, you're hiding. I'm saying you, I'm talking about your person, sorry. And the Knight of Swords is here in the reverse with drugs and poisoning. So it's like, you know, not taking action towards that, not pursuing that. But it's kind of leaving you in this place where you, like, you're being your natural abundant self, but it's like it's kind of like it's because you know you're big on responsibility. That's what you feel like. It's like you feel like it's your responsibility, but it's like there's a part of you that you're holding back or you're hiding, whether it's from your, oh my god, I keep doing this. I don't feel like this is what your person is keeping from you. I think this is what you're dealing with, Capricorn. This is how you feel. You're feeling like a phony because you're kind of putting on a show. And at the same time, you're not putting on a show because you are doing the things that you're supposed to do, but it's like, and you're big on responsibility, so it's like that's what you're responsible for, so that's what you're doing, but it's like something is clearly missing, and it's saying drugs and poison in the reverse. So I don't know if maybe you might be doing things and like hiding it from people, and when I say doing things, like, you know, partying a little bit, partying by yourself or with new people or something. So I say that because the next card out is party. And to further explain that is the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Swords, both in the reverse. So kind of hard to see here. This is the before tarot. There's like these little faces. You see them? In between the glasses, like he's pouring them, filling up goblets of who knows what liquid, and just going by everything, I would say that's alcohol, and it's being served up to minors, right? It's in the reverse. It's like you're not interested in participating and partying. That's irresponsible, but like a part of you misses it. And what you don't miss is the burden that goes with it. And you're not taking that on. So I don't know if maybe like you might have some younger people around you that are just like, hey, come and party with us. And like you feel like pulled to do that because you feel like something is missing. Something is missing. But you're like conflicted because you're like, well, I don't really want to do that kind of stuff anymore. Like, I want to hang out, I want to be cool, and I want to be recognized. Like, queens are always recognized, but it's like, I'm also a queen and I have like a reputation to keep. And then the next card out is Desert. And then to further explain that is the Four of Swords. So those two cards coming out together, it's like, first off, camels are really resilient. And that's how they're able to survive in such harsh weather and such harsh environments, is by saving their resources for them in a very inconspicuous way, and slowly going through that when needed. Otherwise, always keeping it, you know, there. They're also a beast of burden. They are used to, you know, carry loads, carry people, for transportation, and they're very resilient. But this camel doesn't have anyone on its back. You know, it's just a free roaming camel. So I kind of feel like you feel like, Capricorn, that it's time to branch out, and like it's just desolate. You just feel like the party's done, it's over, and in every direction that you look, you're like, it just all looks terrible. And with the Four of Swords here, it's like there's healing that needs to be done, but you're like so exposed, you're like so seen and obvious that it's like, you know, you have to be reserved, you have to plan and prepare and all that stuff, and it doesn't really leave much room for healing, because healing requires you to hide away, which is like, reminds me of these first two cards here, because it's like, these look like these places where you don't want to be seen, but you find a comfort in it, because you're not seen, and no one would ever think to look for you there. So then the next set of cards out is Dismemberment. And then to further explain that is the Four of Wands and the Fool card coming out. So these two cards make me feel like they're a pair. Desert and Dismemberment. It's both depicting ground that's dry and cracked and just no life, but grounded nonetheless. And Capricorn, obviously you are an earth sign, and I feel like you need some life into your situation, but you don't think, like in the past you would turn to partying for that, but like you're not, that's not the vibe anymore. So you have the stability in your life with the Four of Wands, but the Fool card is here, so it's like you're like, I just heard desperate to make to do something different, to do something you're not used to doing, like to smell the roses. That's what he's doing. He's like about to pick the flower and smell the rose. Meanwhile, the dog is barking like, hey, what are you doing? You're supposed to be walking down this path. And you're just like so overdoing what you're supposed to be doing. Dismemberment. This is like, reminds me of the little figures that you used to draw with, right? I just don't have enough time for this reading. This is the second time I attempted to do this and I'm running out of time. So basically you're over it, and you're seeking more fertile ground, seeking something that's will quench your thirst, And that is my reading for you, Capricorn.